Good afternoon, everybody. I'm at a different spot today. We're going to call this the V Farm. It's a few acres down in the bottom. And I got somebody with me today. Actually, two with me today. This one right here would be my stepson Toad. And somewhere down there on the ground behind us, there's a dog. You'll see him later. We're going to walk off down in the bottom today. Maybe try to work our way back to 3 beaver dams that's back here on the back side of the property. I'll bring you back in a little while. Stick around. Yeah, heading off down the hill. See our little buddy today, Apollo. Pretty good little dog so far. I don't know exactly how far we're going to walk. And I'm going to try not to shake the camera any more than I absolutely have to. So, we'll see you down at the bottom of the hill. Well, that there hill's not very long, but it's pretty steep. We're probably 1/8 of a mile down the bottom. And you can see this is a beautiful spot. It's really nice down here. Right up there in front of us right now, there's a little pond. We may walk up there on the way out. But for right now, we're going to head off down this direction and see what's in this field down here. Yeah, we made it a little ways down the field. Far enough to lose the dog. He ran off in that patch of briars. I know where I'm coming when it's berry picking time. Man, that's a briar patch. This old barn right here, I would imagine, has housed many a hand of tobacco in its time. He just got tired finally and laid down. We're going to work our way on down the field. Try to find the dog. Yeah, I got down here at the end of the field. There's a little bit of water coming down from a overflow on that pond back up there, I think. You can see it overflows enough right here to grow this cane. But, not down here to camp. Just doing a scouting expedition today. Don't know exactly where we're going to wind up. See, it's a beautiful place down here. More than one opportunity to pitch a tent, and a whole bunch of opportunities right out there in front of us to hang a hammock. So I think we're going to mosey on off down this way. Been following a couple of 3 deer trails up till now. Not really seeing anything prevalent here. I do believe though that when it rains a bunch, this right down here gets awful wet. I don't know. Stick around. Well, I was told there was beaver dams back here. We have found a little piece of the creek. And I hope that's not one of the beaver dams right there. And right on downstream, just a little ways, ooh, right about there. And I hope that's not the second one. We're going to keep walking and see though. Head back out this direction some more. Across the big creek. Alright. Well, the dog came back. Seems to be happy. We come upon this there little, I guess it's just another little fingerling coming in. Haven't gotten to the creek yet. And it turns and runs off down through the woods there. So I think I'm going to follow that down a little ways. Look at this place though, people. Man. It's like nobody but the deer come down here. Now we got a thirsty dog. He ran for about a half hour. So he needs a break, and I think we're going to stop right over here, take a break ourselves, get me a drink of water. Look at there. Another Robert E. Lee Natural Bridge. Dog's really having a good time exploring down here. I think we've come upon a property line right here. We're not going to go any further in that direction. And that's a big power line tower there. It's kind of sitting right on the property line. But we are going to wander right off in this direction for a little while longer. Well, I think we kind of came to another boundary back here. Little creek kind of winds around and heads off to the west downstream. So I mean, we're going to head down this way for a mile or so, see what happens. There's a whole lot of deer tracks in and around this bank down here and in the water. No wonder the guys putting stands up back here. Couldn't resist, could you? Yeah, so far, this is a promising place to camp. Hang out with a hammock, just come down for a day walk even. I think it'd be pretty nice. Got a little bit of cane growing over there. Gonna keep working around to it, see if we can't find them beaver dams. I might have not got enough information for this trip. You never know.
No way.
The dog is having way too much fun. Yeah, just kind of wandering back here now. Really don't know where the Beaver Dam is. Not real sure, but all down through this here little bit of muddy spot. Looks like there's been several critters running down through here. You can see a bunch of spots where the deer steady crossing. Yeah, I think we're going to head back on up this way just a ways, and then we'll cut back across. And I believe that's the property line back down that way, or some 25-30 yards. So we'll head back the other direction just to be safe. Well, that was good, wasn't it? We got a pretty good little hike in so far. Decided to sit down and take a break. It's looked like as good a spot as any today. Kind of just off a property line that way. Not too sure about that way. And if you can hear the traffic in the background, that's about a mile away. So we just kind of wandering around in the woods, really. This was real impromptu. I was planning on coming down here today anyway, and it just worked out that Toad could come with me and hang out, which is good, and brought the dog. He needed to run. Man, there's a lot of opportunities to camp down here. You can see how flat it is. Pitch a tent anywhere. And there's way more than enough trees and open spots throughout this whole thing. We're about a half a mile, 3/4 of a mile from where we started into the woods over there. We're just gonna hang out for a few minutes and watch the afternoon progress. It's actually pretty quiet down here. And let the dog finish wearing himself out. Stick around. Yeah, we took us a nice little break there. And while we were taking a break, the dog decided to take another little vacation. And we're headed out. We've got a ways to go yet. There's a little bend in the, well, can't really call this much of a creek. I mean, you can obviously see it's a floodplain. But, yeah, here comes the dog. I don't know, I guess we're 3/4 of a mile back in here. And it looks like we're going to have to find another way around. We're going to have to go, what do we need to do? Go downstream, back up?
Let's go that direction.
Yeah, can't get there from here. Okay. Well, kind of know where all the animals are gathered. Get another day with a little more sunshine. We'll come back down here and explore some more. Right now we got a little bit of thicket to walk through, and we're just going to keep heading out. Well, we didn't make it all the way back over that way, but we did make a nice big wide sweep through the woods over there. all the way back around to the property line here, and we're back down at the end of the open fields. And I'm going to walk right up there where a toad's at and see if that's not a little pond. Just let it pass on the way in, but I'm going to go check that out. Looks like a little gathering spot here for the water, doesn't it? A nice little dam there. I don't believe that's man-made. Doesn't look like it ever gets very full, does it? Moss not very high up on the trees. Kind of cute though. I don't think I'd want to camp down in there. A little swampy smelling actually. It's pretty muddy down there where the dog's at. Yeah, we're going to walk on up this way. Follow the little stream. Yeah, it's a nice little spot to set up a game trail camera. I'm not trying to come down here and hunt. I don't want anybody to get that impression. I'm just coming down here to camp, hang out. Another quiet spot. Something that's not too far from home. Easily accessible. I could actually get my car down here if I tried, but that would add a little bit of exercise to the trail coming in. We're going to head on back up yon way, head back up that steep little hill, and get out of here.
Get him. Get him. What is it? Get him.
Yeah, I think he thought he had something treed.
Get him. Who's that? Who's that?
Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for us here. We're going to head back to the top of the hill, back to town, visit for a little while. We don't get to do that often enough. Today was pretty nice though. Spent a couple hours, a little more, down here. Walked a pretty good distance. Temperatures somewhere mid-40s I think today. It's kind of cool. The sun going away is making it cool off real quick. But did find a bunch of excellent places to pitch a tent. I mean, it's hammock heaven down here with all the trees. You just couldn't miss just about anywhere you wanted to go. Gonna respect the people that own the place, and like I said, for right now, we're just gonna call it Farm V. And I don't know. We'll see how this turns out. Glad this one got to come along. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And till next time, just waiting for the next big adventure.